Well, a produce item might be hard to find at farmers markets right now.
Your produce man, Michael Marks, is at the Arden Fair Farmers Market to explain what is hard to find this fall.
Hi, Michael.
How are you? So good to be back out at the farmers markets right now, right? Oh my goodness, my first time back in over a couple months to the farmers markets. And you know me, I'm a kid in a candy store when it comes to these farmers markets here. Dan Best, by the way, is in charge of these certified farmers markets. Dan, this has been one of the craziest summers as far as weather for these farmers.
Yeah, I think it started in the spring. We had two unseasonable frosts, one in March, one in April. And basically what they did, they hit at the wrong time, at the point where a lot of our crops, both field crops, row crops and orchard crops, were at their most vulnerable point in terms of being able to produce.
And that's produced like a roller coaster for us as far as supplies and everything, right?
Absolutely. Some of our growers lost 90% of their crop. Some of them, 100%, depending upon what. And it really didn't have any selectivity. It hit everybody in every kind of main way. So
it hit everybody. So let's talk to somebody. Let's talk to Chris Hoover over here. My goodness gracious, I've been up to Apple Hill, Chris. So good to see you.
Michael. Good morning.
Normally this time of year, Chris, you would have table after table of apples. What happened?
I would have 20 to 25 types of apples.
Hold on just a second. Tina, did you hear that? Jordan, 20 to 25 different varieties. What do you have now?
I've got 3.
Wow.
So
what was the date?
It was April 11th. I'm grateful to have the 3. Thank God we've got what we got, because it could have been worse. I'm a little bit lower in Apple Hill, about 5 miles, and that's, about, as the crow flies, probably about 2 degrees difference.
So from a scientific point of view, Jordan, listen to this, please. From a scientific point of view, what do cold temperatures do to your apples?
Well, for 50 years, I've got frost damage, which is livable. But this was a freeze. This was a major freeze that during the bloom period just killed all the flowers. We just lost so much of the flowering. Every variety blooms a little bit different.
Yep.
Some are a little bit early, some a little bit later. So obviously we have a few apples, but it's like 10% of the apple crop I would normally have, which is nothing really. But hey, I need every apple I can get, because this is what is a big part of the farm.
By the way, what's coming up? You do have some mandarins.
That's
away, right?
Looking good right now. We got 100% of a mandarin. It's still not ready. We're looking about 3 more weeks, and that'll be a nice item to put on the stem, because I do not have much for the apples.
Yeah,
so.
Come and look. He normally would be filled with 20 different varieties of apples, and take a look at this. He does have a great crop of Asian pears, and by the way, this is my favorite variety of Asian pear he has. It's called the tropical. It's like a tropical salad in here. It's fantastic. All right, thanks, Chris. I'm sorry you're going through the problems with it.
Well,
but
that's the farming. That's Mother Nature's in charge, and we learned how to adapt to it. And you have to adjust it. That's what a lot of people say. How do you handle it? I go, there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is to adjust, and modify what you're going to do and get through it. So,
that's right.
Thank you so much. Good
Hey,
to see you, Michael.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Hey, don't go away till 11 o'clock. We're taking a little break, so don't go away.